Before we get into today's insane video, there's a couple things I need to preface it with. Now, first of all, I wanted to real quickly mention, because I feel like this is something I have to mention every single time we get a crazy trophy, due to how bad the cheating issue is in Call of the Wild. So I gotta make it known I don't use any mods at all, and instead use game mechanics to make our grinds go a little bit smoother. We have been using something called herd management, where essentially you do not shoot any of the level 1 whitetail until you've got about 70 to 80% of your map only level 1s, and when you get to that point, the game tries to offset it by spawning more level 3s, and that's what we've been doing to kind of make our grind go smoother. You get a lot of your zones to become level 1, so you no longer have to hunt them, and then you can really just make your grind a lot more streamlined by only going to the best of the best locations. And at this point, I have maybe 20 zones that I visit out of my 68, and I probably shouldn't have used the muzzleloader there. I forgot to take it off of me, but you know, it is what it is. But as I was saying, I only use about 20 of my 68 zones for whitetail deer, and all of them are stacked with level 2 and 3 bucks because of herd management. If you guys don't know about herd management, I highly recommend watching the last Great One video that we did here on the channel, taking down the drop time Great One, as it is also a herd management guide, and it'll teach you exactly how to do it. I do want to mention, though, I don't believe it has any effect on Great Ones. I have yet to see any proof that it affects the spawn rate of Great Ones, so don't go into it expecting it to give you more Great Ones. You still gotta put in the work to get those, but it'll make the grind go a lot more smoothly, because not only will you be hunting less zones, but you will also be getting a lot more diamonds along the way, making it a more enjoyable grind. Another thing that I really have to mention before we jump into the main part of this video is the fact that these two Great Ones did not spawn at the same time. They didn't even spawn on the same day. In fact, they spawned almost a week apart. And we've been doing something referred to as stacking, where basically when our first Great One spawned here, we left it on the map and kept grinding until we got another Great One to spawn. The first one of these Great Ones took around 1,100 kills to get him to show up, and the second one took around 1,800, so to get these two on the map, it was almost 3,000 kills. So it definitely was not something that happened overnight. It took quite a while for us to get it to happen, but part of that is due to the fact that I do YouTube as not only a hobby, but also as a job, so I spend around 8 hours on Call of the Wild every single day, and a good majority of that is grinding whitetail. And with us being able to get anywhere from 70 to 100 whitetail kills every hour with our current grind setup, the 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 kills goes by relatively quickly if I'm grinding consistently throughout the day on most days. And I feel like this is very important to mention, considering not everybody's going to have that much time to dedicate to a grind, so don't feel bad if you're not able to get similar results trying this type of stuff. It may take longer, depending on how much time you have to put into the game every day. So just wanted to mention that, since a lot of people seem to think that this all happens just overnight, and while it may seem that way, I do have to put in a lot of hours every single day to achieve these numbers in such a short amount of time, and you guys have seen a lot of that happen live on stream, and if you guys haven't already, be sure to check out the live streams. I stream virtually every single day at around 12 to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and typically go for 2 to 3 hours, grinding whitetail just like we have been. Most of the time, I try to record the majority of my sessions to get the reactions to finding Great Ones and rares and super rares whenever we do get them to spawn, and I was able to do that for the very first one that we took down in this video, but unfortunately, I didn't get the reaction to the second one because I just woke up this morning and I went to watch some YouTube, so I just slapped on a couple YouTube videos and started grinding, and of course that's the time that he's gonna show up. That's the time that our second Great One would show up on the map, which was a little bit unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. You're not going to catch every reaction when you grind as much as I do, but we at least got the reaction to spotting one of them, and we got the kill of both of them. So, without further ado, let's get into what is probably the most insane video that I have ever posted on the channel. Whoa, 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 what is that? Oh my gosh. Let's go, there we go. Oh my gosh, wait, is that a new rack? Oh my gosh, I think that might be a new rack. Oh my. Oh, let's wait. What rack is that? I don't quite know what I'm looking at right now. Oh my gosh, it's the short rack. Oh my gosh, let's go. Wait, is that a 50-50? Oh my gosh, it's a 50-50. Half of it's the rack that I wanted and half of it's the short rack. Oh my gosh. Well, now I don't know whether to stack this or not. I don't know. Are we gonna stack this? I think we're gonna stack it. I think we're gonna stack it. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Well, at least it's 50% of the rack that I wanted. I cannot believe that. Only 1,100 kills in. And there he is. Another great one, whitetail deer. With by far the most unique rack we have seen so far. Even more unique than the last one, but definitely... I don't know if I like this better. Oh my gosh. I mean, regardless, this is insane. You guys probably won't even see this reaction until at least a few weeks from now, because I think we are going to stack this deer. I think we are going to end up stacking this one until we get another to spawn. Oh my gosh, that guy looks crazy. Just for the reference point of whenever this video goes live, which will probably be a few weeks from now, because like I said, we're going to stack this great one, so basically we're going to leave it on the map until we get another one. And then whenever we have two of them on the map at once, we will take them both out for a video. So today it is November 10th at 3 p.m. 2022. We will see how long it takes for us to get another great one to spawn. But my gosh, that is so cool. This guy is such an awesome looking buck. Wow. That is such a unique looking great one whitetail. I mean, it's got 50% of the rack that I wanted, but it's also like got an even closer tip-to-tip spread than what I'm used to on that rack, and then the other side is the short rack. Let me know if you guys have ever seen anybody kill a great one that has this 50-50 rack. I've never seen it be 50% the small rack and 50% the typical rack. That is so cool. Well, anyway, I suppose we're going to have to go get another one to spawn, and then you guys will see that next in this video. But this is crazy. We got our first one that we're stacking to spawn at 1,100 kills. Now, let's see how long it takes to get the next one. There we go, guys. Oh my gosh. Finally, the second great one is right here. Oh my gosh. And of course, the one time that I was not recording is when he shows up. I've been recording all of my sessions recently, and this morning, for some reason, I just didn't open up OBS when I started grinding. But there it is. The second great one is finally on the map, and it is a beautiful, beautiful one as well. Oh my gosh. Well, we can finally do it. We can finally take out two great ones consecutively. Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd get to do this, and this is at the exact same lake that we got our drop tine rack. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Oh my gosh. My heart is absolutely racing right now. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna take this guy with, as well as our other great one. We need to do something that we have not done. I was talking to you guys on stream the other day as we were trying to get this second one to spawn. And, well, hold on, let me catch my breath a little bit. This is insane. All right, now that I've gave myself a couple minutes to calm down, let's talk about how we're going to take these out. So, on the live streams that we've been doing, we've kind of been talking about what we were going to do for whenever we got the second great one to spawn. And, well, we decided that we were going to use the crossbow and also the muzzleloader. So I'm pretty excited to be using both of these. We've never killed a great one with either of these weapons, and this is going to be a great way to do just that. Let's figure out where he's gone. He's right there. Oh my gosh. So I think this first one, we're going to take it down with the muzzleloader, and then the second one, we are going to take down with the crossbow. I'm not going to give the whole backstory on how we've been doing this grind, because I'm imagining that I'm probably going to record an intro to this video after we take down both of these guys and after I get everything situated with this. But yeah, this has been an absolutely insane experience. I've never attempted stacking great ones before, and it has been quite the crazy experience, I gotta say. It's one of those ones where it's been so tempting to shoot the great one that was on the map, because I wasn't sure if maybe having that on there was going to hold up the spawns of any future great ones, but it definitely looks like it didn't hold anything up. It took about 17 or 1800 kills between getting the first one to spawn and getting this guy to spawn. So it definitely took a little bit longer than getting that first one to spawn on the map, but it was definitely worth it. This is something I never thought I'd get to do. All right, here we go. I think this is going to be the perfect angle to take this guy out. I think I feel pretty comfortable with this shot. The muzzleloader is really, really good, so we shouldn't have any issues with getting penetration. We shouldn't have any issues with the angle. This should be perfectly fine. Let's just get this guy on the ground. Hunter, really? All right, well, let's attempt that again. Here we go. And just like that, the great one, number one, is down. We only have one more to take out. And it's one that I've been waiting to take down for almost a week at this point. We've been grinding super hard, getting around 300 kills, sometimes 400 kills a day. And it's just going to be nice to finally get him down as well. This guy right here is by far the most common, like, rack that I've been able to get for great ones. This will be our third of the cluster rack. But it never gets old seeing this guy. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty. I can't believe it. We finally are able to take down two great ones in one video. And this guy right here is number one. 412.25, great one. Oh my gosh. There we go. What a beauty. This was, like I was saying, this was one of those grinds that was, it was really difficult not to shoot the great one that was on the map, because I just wasn't sure if this guy would spawn. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to get a second one to spawn, because I had seen recently that I Buy Premiums over on Twitch had trouble getting more great ones to spawn when he had one on the map, and then once he shot it, he had more great ones show up just a couple days later. So I was really worried that that might be happening, but it looks like it wasn't, because we got this guy to spawn. So that is amazing, and it's time to go take down the other one. Let's go ahead and run over there and take down what is arguably the most unique great one that we have ever seen here on the channel. And I've been very excited to eventually take him down, and today is finally the day. There he is. This is the great one that we have been stacking for close to a week at this point. I have been waiting very impatiently to take this guy down, as he is the most unique looking great one I think I've ever seen. It is a mix of the typical looking rack and the small rack, and those are the two racks that I still don't have, so this is going to be crazy to finally get him down. Why is he running towards us, though? It's not the end of his drink time. Yeah, his drink time ends at 12:30. It's only 12:05. That's a little bit strange that he's running towards us, and I don't know if I like that. Might make this a little bit harder than I intended it to be. I have absolutely no idea where this thing has gone. I am a little bit worried now that maybe it has gone to rest or something. But honestly, if it's gone to a resting zone or a feeding zone, to be honest, I don't know what comes after drink zone, but if it's gone to one of those, maybe we can try and take it out in that zone instead. I do think that would be kind of cool. But the problem is, I don't know if it went to the left or the right, so we're going to have to follow the tracks and hope that we don't spook it along the way. We've got the tracks of our buck, and we're definitely going to take him in whatever zone he's currently in, because I do think that would just make this so much more exciting and interesting. I was just going to reset the time and take him in his drink zone, but I think this is going to make things a lot more interesting and a lot more fun, and it's going to be something I've never done. I never have killed a great one out of its drink zone. I've always shot them while they're in the drink zone because it's usually the easiest and most reliable. But for this, I wanted to do something a little bit different since he's gave us the opportunity to do so. Man, no wonder so many deer are late to their drink zones. Look how far the zone is away from the drink zone. That is insane. I imagine all the other zones are just as far away. That really explains why it takes them so long just to get to a drink zone every time we go out to hunt whitetail. Their zones are so incredibly far apart. This has been quite a long walk, and oh, there we go. Well, that's got to be them. I imagine that was one of the does that's with him. We definitely spooked them. The wind isn't helping with that, but we should be able to just wait for them to come back and then take him down. Yeah, that's him right there. That is our great one. The one that we have been waiting almost a week to take down. And we're finally about to do it. Let's just wait right here because this is their zone. I'm almost positive. I do see a rest zone right there. I'm going to assume it's probably from his herd. We're going to wait for them to come back because they probably will, but this wind, man. This wind is just not cooperating the way that I need it to. So that's going to be the only issue here. I think we're actually in a pretty good spot. This doe is about 50 meters away, just walking past us. The buck has got to be close to her. There he is, there he is, there he is. 47 meters. Okay, let's move up a little bit. 34 meters away. We got him! Let's go! Oh my gosh. What a way to end this grind, to get two great ones on the map at once and then take them both down. Oh my gosh, I've waited so long to take this buck down, and he's by far the coolest and most unique rack of any of the great ones that we have found. Let's go ahead and claim this guy before anything weird happens with crashing. 343 fabled great one. Oh my gosh, that is something I have always wanted to do. Take two great ones back to back. And we're going to take a look at the codex in a second to see them back to back in it. Oh my gosh. That is such a unique rack that I never expected to be getting on one of these great ones. This is one of those few 50-50 racks that actually matches for the most part and looks pretty good. I really love the way this thing looks. This has got to be either my favorite or second favorite great one that we have ever killed. Not to mention, this right side is hooked in very tightly compared to what the rack usually looks like. The same with this one. This guy is super tight, which is amazing. Now, the only downside is the bases of these beams don't really match super well, and neither do the brows, but it's still super cool. I love this guy right here. And there they are in the latest harvest. We have two great ones back to back after a bunch of other random kills that I did this morning, including a couple diamonds and trolls, which I wonder what he spawned off of. I believe the last thing I killed at that zone was a troll. If I'm not mistaken, it was a troll. So I believe it was this troll, actually. Yeah, I think it was this one right here, this 249. I'm pretty sure is what he respawned off of. So that is insane. That is just crazy. I can't believe that we finally get to see two great ones back to back in the codex. That is just amazing. And now we have what is probably going to be the most difficult part of this entire video, figuring out where we're going to put them. I don't even know where to begin. We just got a super rare yesterday, and that video will most likely come out sometime soon, but I really don't know where to place anything anymore. We are really running out of room. I mean, I guess we could put it with our two fighting great ones, maybe take one of them out and put these two in there, but at the same time, man, I kind of want to remove this one in the middle from this mount right here and put our super unique 50-50 rack with it. And in fact, I think that's what we're gonna do. And just like that, we have one of the coolest multi-mounts I have ever had the pleasure of making. And quite honestly, I don't even know what is going to be the best angle to put these at. I mean, I don't know, maybe this? I mean, I think that actually works out decent, but to be honest, I don't like the order that I put these in. I don't like the order that I put these guys in. Honestly, I think that looks pretty great right there. Let me know what you guys think. Is this a good way to have this mount? I think it is. I think this shows them off super well. This is by far my favorite multi-mount in the entire lodge now. Just adding this guy to it made it even better. But we got one more to make because of this other one that we ended up getting today. And there we go. There it is. That guy right there is our brand new great one. And these two are some that we got quite a while ago at this point. But we finally have 2 full Great One multi-mounts for the Whitetail, plus 1 extra that we'll probably end up throwing up on the wall somewhere. But this is still, like, the craziest thing we've ever done here on the channel. I can't think of another moment that would surpass this, except maybe the double super rares in 2 days without using herd management. That was probably one of the better things that we've done as well, but I don't even know if it comes close to having 2 Great Ones on the map at once and then taking them both down with weapons we've never used on them before. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you've ever seen something like this on YouTube, and let me know what we should do next here on the channel, because we're going to continue Great One grinding until the new update comes out. And I'm curious what you guys think we should do. Should we try to stack 3 Whitetail? Should we try to just get a rack that we don't have and then take it immediately? What should we do? Let me know in the comments. And if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click that like button and ring that notification bell so that you guys will never miss any of the future uploads. With that being said, thank you all so much for sharing this incredible moment with me, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!